Hi folks, it's John from kingstonsandblasting and kingstonsandpowdercoating.com. I'd like to share with you kind of like a before, during, and then we'll share with you an after later. We have a couple of exhaust manifolds here. This one is off a late 30s to mid 40s General Motors truck. And then this is a newer General Motors truck off a Chev, but it's also quite old. This is probably I'm thinking late 40s, very early 1950s. So you can see basically what I've done is I've taken both of these manifolds and just media blasted half so far. So a lot of people aren't familiar with the sandblasting or the media blasting treatment because you hear a lot of stories about blasting and you don't want to distort or hurt the integrity of the part. So we're really careful here at kingstonsandblasting.com to make sure we use the right grit and the right product for the right application. So you can see this is the original, this is just the way we got this manifold when the client dropped it off. You can see all of the rust and then the buildup of the rust in the casting where it's starting to burn and flake. But then you can see this other side where it's been blasted to bare metal and how much different that looks now being all nice and clean. So it's so much detail there. This is an actual date code. You can see there's a letter G and it's 267 and there's two little screws in there with a plate. So you can also see the actual part number where it says GM and it's 838396. So we like this kind of detail. We take our time. We make sure we use the right grit. We don't hurt the part. We make sure we media blast it properly. Then what we do is we treat it. We put it in an oven, gas it off for about an hour. It eliminates all of the gases and oils trapped inside. We let it cool, and then it will be ready for our special ceramic extreme high heat coating, and they come in 3 different colors. So this is the one manifold, and I won't bore you too much. This is the other manifold. This is the next generation. You can see how heavily rusted and pitted that this manifold is, and you can see the really deep rust spots. And then if I rotate this around, same kind of idea. And then the back side where it meets the engine. And then if we look at this other side, you can see after it's been media blasted. So we were able to get all of that flake rust off, all of the rust that's starting to lift or the steel starting to pull away, and that's all been media blasted off. And it looks quite nice in comparison. And then same thing on the back side. And once again, you can see there's date codes on here. You got G277. So for those of you that are restoring vehicles like they do at Last Chance Auto Restore, they're very fussy on getting numbers matching and correct parts when they do the restoration. And then with parts like this is genuine to that engine. We'll make sure that we media blast the whole thing correctly. And then once again, we'll gas it off, have it all ready, and then we'll apply the extreme high heat ceramic coat. And there's 3 different colors available, and then the temperature will withstand up to 2,000 degrees depending on the color. So these are just 2 basic manifolds. What we'll do is in an upcoming video, after we have them media blasted and then painted with the ceramic extreme, we'll show you what they look like once they're done, and then we'll go back to the client. So thank you for watching. I'm John from Kingston Sandblasting and KingstonPowderCoating.com.